Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Chilis, and I'm sure if you've been following me on TikTok, you can agree with me that I'm growing. I'm flying higher and higher now. I'm on YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to follow me. Allow me to grow together with you. My role is to give you updates on politics and other matters that pertaining our daily lives. But for now, I just want us to look at what is going on in Africa, especially in our neighboring country of Zambia. There is a very painful story of a former president of Zambia by the name of Edgar Lungu, who was ill and he came to South Africa for treatment. Unfortunately, he passed on while he was here in South Africa. Now there is a serious fight. It's like he left a message with his family to say if anything happens to him, he doesn't want the current president of Zambia to come closer to his body or to bury him. Remember that if any former state, if any former president of any country is passed on, he has to be buried in a dignified manner as a former statesman, if I may say so. So now the story is, it's like the family of Mr. Edgar Lungu is saying that their father left them with a message saying that he doesn't want to be buried in that dignified manner as a former president of Zambia. Whereas on the other side, the president of Zambia and his cabinets, they are saying that they have all the right to show honor and appreciate and give respect to Mr. Edgar Lungu for what he did as a president and as a political figure. I mean, is well respected in Zambia. The matter is in court as I'm talking now. It is in court here in South Africa. Well, my own personal view is that the family has got all the right to decide. I mean, Edgar Lungu had a family. He had relatives. He had his wife. Unfortunately, we are Africans. Family comes first. Well, I respect what the president of Zambia and their judiciary are saying. They also have their own rights, but I think the rights of the family supersedes the rights of the country. He was the president of the country, but before becoming the president of a country, he was a father of the house. He was a son of some people. He belongs to the Lungu family. I think if the Lungu family has a right, I think they do have more rights than the president of Zambia. So, well, we are, as I said, we are Africans. We are Africans. We have to be respected. We have to value our customs, our traditions, and our belief. Family comes first, as I said. So imagine this man passed on few months ago. There is no closure for the family. Well, maybe it is because if you join the arenas of politics, you are no longer for your own family, but you are for the whole nation and for the whole world. I don't know if there are vows that these politicians do make to say, my family is not only my own family, but my family is the country, or my family is all my political brothers and sisters and my political party. I don't know all the vows that they do make, but in this case, I feel like there is injustice. The family is not being given an opportunity to find closure, especially the wife, the children. You can imagine, in and out of court. They are even saying that they would rather have their father to be buried in a foreign land than to come to Zambia and be buried in a dignified manner. There are so many stories around this. One story is that while Lungu was still alive, he was not getting enough support from the current president of Zambia, which is HH. So then why honoring me when I'm dead? When you were dishonoring me while I was alive, you were not treating me in a manner that is respected as a former president. So there was a serious beef between these two statesmen, the former and the current president of Zambia. So I don't know, what's your say on this? I still stand on this point. We are Africans. We have to respect our views, our customs, our norms. We are African people. I believe that they must give the family a chance to bury Mr. Edgar Lungu. He belongs to the family before he belongs to Zambia as a nation. He is for his family before he is for everybody in the country of Zambia. You know, unfortunately, they, according to the law, they have to argue this in court, in and out of court. A lot of money is being spent. The same money could have been of good support to his wife and to the children that he has left behind. But instead of doing that, they are choosing to go in and out of court to fight to bury him as a former president of Zambia. I mean, is he going to rest in peace if you go against the will of his own wife, his own children? I don't think he's going to rest in peace. If we believe anyway that he's going somewhere spiritually, or there is a resting place somewhere, then we have to believe that I'm sure he loved his family more than his country. You know, that is why he even left a message to his wife and his children to say, if I die, I don't want that man next to my coffin. I don't want to be buried by that man. If it was you, will you agree to be buried by your enemy if they were enemies? I don't know, but it looks like they were political enemies. So if it was you, were you going to agree to be buried by your enemy? I don't think so. I think what they're supposed to do right now is, because I'm sure he had his own political party that he represented, it's just to have the political leaders of his own political party together with the family to organize a dignified funeral and just bury him without the president of the country. President of the country can just send his delegation team to go and join the party that Edgar Lungu was leading, and the family, and then they can just bury him. That's my thinking. I don't know what is your thinking. Well,